Good evening, everyone. First, I want to extend my gratitude to Dr. Shoshana Smith and Ms. Domingo for inviting me to be with you tonight. I have promised to keep this session focused, practical, and worth your time. Currently, I serve as the Director for Curriculum Instruction for the School of Graduate Studies, and I also teach as an Assistant Professor in the School of Theology. Before entering higher education, I spent 30 years in senior IT roles with organizations such as Marshall Space Flight Center, Boeing Computer Services, Syntex Pharmaceuticals, and Geospecialty Chemicals as a director of IT and later CIO. I managed teams across the United States and Europe, and as part of my job, oversaw recruiting, resume reviews, interviewing, and hiring IT professionals and consultants. I quickly learned how to spot strong resumes and cover letters, and that they are the key to landing interviews. And I will share some practical tips with you today for you to send out resumes that shine. So my goal is today to equip you with strategies for building resumes and cover letters that make a standout impression, open doors to opportunities, and take you from graduation day to your ideal first job. Your resume and cover letter are more than documents. They are the story of your skills, experiences, and potential. While it's been a few years since I was a hiring manager, I refreshed my perspective by exploring resources like the Self-Made Millennial, a channel I highly recommend for practical, up-to-date advice. Today's agenda, we'll be covering the following topics in our session: resumes, what works, what doesn't, and how to make your resume stand out. Cover letters, how to connect your skills and experience to the job. Applicant tracking systems, what they are and why understanding them is critical to getting noticed. Social media, how your digital footprint can either help you or hurt in your job search. U.S. job market trends, key insights to keep you informed as you step into your career. Let's dive into the first of the top 5 resume tips. Identify your target industry, role, and company. Too often, job seekers make the mistake of creating one generic resume and sending it to every employer. But the more strategic approach is to narrow your focus and tailor or customize your resume to match each opportunity. Here's how. First, you need to identify the industry or sector. Whether it's healthcare, manufacturing, education, aerospace, keep in mind industry experience matters. Employers want candidates who not only meet job qualifications, but also understand their sector. 2, define the role you're seeking. Be specific. Are you aiming to be an engineer, systems analyst, data analyst, mathematics educator, or programmer? Clarity shows recruiters that you are focused and you have direction. Third, pinpoint companies that align with you. Consider factors like mission, compensation, location, and reputation. When you know where you want to land, you can speak directly to what matters to you the most. Tip 2, identify keywords. As you create your resume, be intentional about the language you use. Employers and applicant tracking systems look for keywords, skills, tools, industry terms. So identifying them by comparing job descriptions like Using a word cloud generator is a great hack, and weaving those words into your resume helps you stand out. The next tip, keep it simple. As new entrants into the job market, your resume should be clear, it should be focused, and easy to read. Aim to keep it to one page. Highlight your top 3 to 5 roles with brief key points and list other jobs simply by the company, the title, and the date. Next is the objective statement. The purpose of the objective statement is often misunderstood and as a result, frequently misused. An objective statement is optional. Only use it to explain career changes if you're moving from one industry to another or if you have large gaps in your employment. And then finally, relocation. If the position you are seeking is outside of your current city and you are willing to relocate, you can simply add willing to relocate as needed. All right. Next, let us transition into some of the most common resume mistakes to avoid. Remove graduation dates. They take up valuable space on the resume and they invite age bias. Use a professional current email address and only professional links like LinkedIn or personal websites. Number 3, skip personal details. No photos, no family information or hobbies. Focus on skills, experience, and qualifications. Now let's talk about the all-important cover letter. Your cover letter is your chance to showcase who you are beyond your resume. So use this 3-step approach. At least I recommend that you use this 3-step approach. Number 1, step 1, who are you? Introduce yourself and your career goals. Many people mistakenly put career goals in the objective statement of the resume, but they belong here in the cover letter. Step 2, why am I the best fit for this position? Highlight the specific skill, trait, or talent that sets you apart. And step 3, why this company? Show you researched the company and explain why you want to contribute to the company's goals, to their mission, etc. Most applications are first screened by applicant tracking systems before ever reaching a human. These systems scan keywords and use knockout questions. For example, work authorization, travel requirements, years of experience, and they do this to filter out candidates. To improve your chances, tailor your resume with the keywords and carefully read the job description so you can answer knockout questions accurately. In today's hiring process, your application may never be seen by human eyes first. Here are a few examples of knockout questions in applicant tracking systems. Are you legally authorized to work in the United States? If you answer no, your application is typically rejected immediately. Are you willing to travel at least 30% of the time? Answering no when traveling is a requirement for the position may prevent your application from advancing. 3, do you have a minimum of 3 years of experience in a management role? Now, be careful here. If you answer no or leave this blank, the system may flag you as unqualified, even if you have related experience that could transfer. So, always read the job description carefully before applying so you know how to answer these knockout questions accurately and strategically. In closing, One of the most overlooked strategies in a successful job search is staying current with the U.S. economy, labor market conditions, and industry trends. Job seekers should regularly review sources such as the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reports, the Department of Labor updates, and reputable publications like the Wall Street Journal, the Harvard Business Review, or Forbes Careers. These reports highlight shifts in employment sectors, emerging high demand in industries, wage trends, and regional hiring practice. I have even gone on to CNN Business and been able to get information about current industry trends. Thank you for your time and attention. I hope this presentation has been helpful as you prepare to enter the job market. Feel free to contact me, to reach out to me if you have any questions, if you would like a copy of this presentation, or you want guidance on refining your resume. I also want to remind you that the Oakwood University offers 4 graduate programs that might be of interest: the Master of Business Administration, Master of Public Health, Master of Social Work, and 2 Masters of Arts degree in religion, one in Pastoral Studies and the other in Urban Ministry. If you would like to explore any of these options, don't hesitate to call me in the School of Graduate Studies at the number on your screen. I would be happy to assist you as you plan your next steps. Have a wonderful afternoon.